Thank you for joining me. I am Johnny Steed. A word about our triune being. We are made in the image of God. Whether you're an atheist, whether you're of another religion that believes in reincarnation, whether you are evangelical or Jewish, it doesn't matter what you believe. The truth is, we are a triune being. The first part, in no particular order, is the body. The body responds to commands from the mind. The mind is also called the soul. It is made up of your will, your emotions, your desires. You want a drink of water, you tell your body to go get you water. It's that simple. The spirit is placed in your body alongside your soul at the time of conception by God. Your spirit comes from heaven by order of God into your body. So what does that mean? That means that from the time of conception, you are a sovereign, holy being created by God. It does not matter if your mind is born less developed. It does not matter if your body is born less developed. You are still holder of the Spirit of God. For whatever reason or however it came about, there are many schools of belief in this. You have a spirit, and that spirit comes from heaven into God. Now this brings up another point. When you die, do you go to heaven? If you have a spirit that is of God, how can you go to hell? After all, your choices that you have made are a response to the mind's command. So what happens to the spirit if you choose evil and choose to be disobedient to God and choose to reject God? Does that mean the spirit is not of God? Most certainly not. Of course, it is of God. This is more clearly understood in the scripture that says to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. The spirit returns to the Lord. The spirit returns to its place of origin. Your mind, your soul, your personality, all of that falls into unconsciousness in keeping with the scripture that says the dead know nothing. The body simply decays. So, who you are and who you identify with as your personality does not go to heaven. You, as you understand yourself, do not go to heaven, nor do you go to hell. This is another great and terrible lie the church has told you. When you die, you do not go to heaven. When you die, you do not go to hell. It is reserved for reward or punishment after the second coming and after the judgment. Those who die in Messiah are resurrected, while those who died outside of Messiah are not when he returns. This is a deep and puzzling question which cannot be answered too simply in this brief broadcast, but we will continue it. In the meantime, I ask that you review the scripture and decide for yourself. And when you search it out and when you research it, please keep in mind that it is incumbent upon you to not believe what has been droned into your head over and over again. Stop believing the church they are lying to you. I don't know where you are in my broadcasts, and I don't know how many you have watched, but if you've seen a couple, even, you have enough information to know that the church is lying to you, at least on a few minor points. This is a major one. Research for yourself, find out. I'm going to encourage you to do just that. You shouldn't take my word for it, even though the church demands that you take their word for it. Research it for yourself. The dead know nothing. The spirit returns to the place of origin. Thank you.